When did you first start cooking?
Started cooking when I was a very young boy with my gran. My gran taught me to cook.
Oh yeah, and what was your gran's name?
My gran was Rachel.
Another Rachel. And what did she teach you? What did she teach you?
Pastry, scones, sponges, Victoria cakes, or Victoria sponges, choux pastry. No, she was a really good all-round cook.
And did you sort of spend a lot of time with her after school? And
yeah, I went to see her most days after school, and then would phone her if I didn't see her. Then most Saturdays when I was younger, we used to go and stay with her, and then Sunday we would, during the Saturday we would make pastry and cakes and biscuits and stuff. So. Oh,
and so. What was the first thing that you you made together then? Was it you just said the scones and mostly bacon as opposed to cooking?
The first thing, one of the things that I can remember is making pastry, and it got blacker and blacker as it was dropped on the floor and picked up and rolled out. And then she would she would put it into something, like to jam tarts, and they never got eaten. No.
But did you eventually get better and better at the pastry
absolutely,
thing?
better and better, and then. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It brings back fond memories.
So what about home economics and stuff like that at school?
Did it at school. Did cookery at school, and then went through and did at that time an O-level, and then went on to Southampton Technical College to do sugar and flour confectionery, where I developed my skill being a cake decorator. Okay. And.
Why did you decide to do that? Did you like the flamboyant side, the sort of...
No,
the wedding cakes?
Yeah, probably because I was a creative person, and it allowed me to be able to give my creative ability.
And so, why did you decide to sort of enter the I've forgotten the name of it.
Competition.
Yes.
Why did I enter the competition? I read about it, and because of this recipe that I'd done with some friends when they came round for dinner, Rob and I were sat down one night, and Rob said, "Oh, you ought to do it." And I said, "Well, I don't know. Anyway, I thought, do you know what? You got to give it a go. You don't get anywhere in this life by sitting on your bum." So we did, and they contacted me, loved the dish, and here we are now. Regional winner, ready to go through to the semi-final, which is very exciting.
So tell me about your day that day. A few things happened.
A few things happened. Well, where do we start? We arrived in Brighton about 10 o'clock, went and registered, and then went and got changed, and it was a scorching hot day in Brighton. So we sat in the car with the fan on, and after the whole competition had finished, and we went back into the car, went to turn the key on, and there was no battery. And we were driving to Harrogate that evening, and it was an issue because we weren't able to go that evening, so we had to call the very nice man out from a very well-known company called the AA, and he was a bit shocked when I came over to him and said, "Thank you for looking after my car," and he turned around and went, "Oh my God," a little bit of a shock, but no, it was great. It was a really good day, really good fun.
And you seem to get on quite well with Lloyd. Was that
Lloyd,
love at first sight? Or?
Well, it was funny because it was funny because I didn't know who the judges were at that stage, and they said, "Oh, you've got Lloyd Grossman," and I thought, "Oh, he's a hard cookie to crumble," but I had him in the palm of Miss G's hand. So he was very complimentary, and what was really nice is because I've made the dish up as an original dish. Yeah. It wasn't until we watched the show back that he was, okay, Miss G is a flamboyant character, she is a fabulous character, but at the end of the day, he said that I did a really good dish, and that did mean a lot to me.
And he didn't give out many rosettes that day, did he?
I honestly don't know, because when we went and did our bit, and then we pulled ourselves away a bit because it was so hot, and we were obviously outside in Brighton, so we just went and sat in the car. So we sort of did our bit and then just went off, and then we knew that we had to be back at a certain stage. There was other filming going on with us, walking down the prom. Everybody was laughing and joking there. I was stopping, having pictures taken with loads of people because it was a beautiful day and everything was out. So no, it was good. It was really good fun.
And you had to get changed in the toilet, the public toilet.
Yes, that was quite funny. We were there was nowhere for me to change, and it's very difficult putting tights on in the car. And we had to go and change in the men's toilets. And as I came out of the toilet, I spoke to these 3 guys were there, and they turned around and was like, "Oh my God, you know." I said, "Darling," I said, "Do you know what?" I said, "Those toilets are amazing." And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, you go in a man and you come out fabulous." So it was good. I think because the sun was out and everybody was, you know, probably a few people had a few drinks, and it was just a really good atmosphere.
So now that you've through to the semi-final, and I know you can't tell us exactly what happens, but by the time we go to press, hopefully we'll know. Is it something you'd like to take on as a career in terms of TV or?
I love Miss G. Miss G is fabulous, and she does get away with murder, and I think more so as her than as Andrew. You know, we've very similar in character. But I can really play Miss G up really well, and you know, if it gets me known for what I do, for all the charity money that I raise, and the shows that I've been putting on for the last few years for different cancer charities, HIV, leukemia, Make-A-Wish Foundation. You know, we've raised a phenomenal amount of money, and if I can get the recognition to be able to do and say we've been to Miss G's show, we loved it. Yeah.
What about in terms of a cookery show? Like, I know you're quite a fan of Nigella.
Oh, can you imagine me and Nigella in the kitchen together?
That'd be fab.
Oh God, oozing and squelching and I was going to say masticating, but is that the word? Mashing and stuff. Oh, I tell you, me and James Martin. Can you imagine me and James Martin on Saturday morning kitchen? Oh, he'd love it. He'd love it. But yeah, it's, you know, if we'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens. You know, if the opportunity comes along and they want me to do my dish, I would love it, and I would take up that opportunity. I think it would be really, really good fun.
Cool. Well, we've loved watching you, so thanks very much for your interview.
Thank you.
Okay.